Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another Manor Lords Let's Play. As we're moving on to restoring the peace, the premise here is that there's going to be a rivaling faction on the north side of the map with 2 territories at the start, and there's also going to be bandits. And our goal is to conquer every region. Now there's going to be a lot of difficulties with that. We can't really expand at your own pace because they're likely to declare war on you. So you have to be a little bit more aggressive. We have to use the manor building. We have to recruit mercenaries and so forth, because early on we're just not going to have the population to field an army with our own civilians. Later on, when we have industry, when we can make weapons, when we have hundreds of people, we can recruit them to fight wars for us. And that's going to be a process. The settings have changed a little bit. Things are getting a little bit more difficult compared to Rise to Prosperity, which is sort of tutorial run of the game, and we already kind of played that. We have no more than a single raid every 2 years. I think these are bandit raids that will come attack you. You have first 2 years free of raids, starting with 1 camp. The bandit camp will steal stuff from you, and up to 3 bandit camps will spawn. Now the camps are actually pretty good. We can raid them for a lot of gold. And when we're talking about gold here, we're not talking about regional wealth, we're talking about treasury. The manor building turns your region's wealth into taxes that will come into your pocket. And that money is what you need to recruit mercenaries. So we'll be showcasing all of this, playing a little bit of warfare in this new scenario here, restoring the peace. And let's see which region we start off in and what resources we have. Okay, so we're on the opposite side of the map as the Baron faction in the yellow. We have our starting region rich in iron deposit, and that's it. Only 1 resource, maybe fertile, that's my guess. And we'll see where the bandit camp, there it is. The little tents are bandit camps. There are 16 units there per camp. Our goal early on is not to commit our precious civilian population to fight this. We'll wait till this Baron make a move against it, and then we'll try to swoop in and steal the loot from the camp while they fight their men, so that we don't have to fight the bandits, but we can still get the reward for taking out the tent. And our victory condition is dominance. We gotta build up our town, build your manor. This is something that you actually want to rush, because without the manor you don't have taxes. Without taxes you can't have personal wealth. Without personal wealth you cannot recruit mercenaries, which is going to be our main troops. I think there's a chance that the rival faction might make a claim on our land as early as year 2, depending on how close we are to him. In this case I think we might have a little bit more time, but aside from that we still have to play the beginning under the assumption that he will come attack us. And we're going to need a little bit of stone to do that. So we'll kind of plan out our beginning normally, focusing on efficient growth. So we're close to our iron deposit, but we don't really need that. Early on we need some sort of food. It could be animals, it could be berries. In this case, maybe even farming. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is definitely a farm heavy region. So we might actually dabble in farming. So this strip is really green for both barley and flax, which is going to be our early resources. This is probably the wheat one. It's good everywhere. So if we set up a farm here, this might be how we approach it. And then we probably want to clear out the forest here as well. So obviously logging camp still goes up first. We'll build it right off of the main road, I think. We're not going to start here. We could build around here. Where's the water? Yeah, this might work. We could start our town in this area. So civilians living here, and then farms here, industry here. We put our market, which should be sort of the end point for all our production, somewhere in between. And then we do a well, and then all the population live towards here. The road's a little bit curving, but we can deal with that. That's not a big deal. Personally, I like things nice and straight. Let's see. We just cut off a region here. Yeah, I don't need to lead it to any of the things over there because we're building down. Alright, just sort of as a guide road. Then we'll start with one of these. Yeah, we'll put it inside. Might kill some trees, but not a big deal. And that's the first thing we're going to build. Everyone on top of it. We're going to need more timber for everything we do. Then we're going to start getting home plots down. Alright, so it completes. We're going to throw at least one person in right now. And then we want them to work this region first. Alright, now that that's done, I'm actually going to commit a population to move the hitching posts closer to the lumberyard, just to be more efficient. Now they're probably going to be still moving that. Hold on. The cattle should be fine. Shouldn't run away. Where is the well? Residential area. Let's put it here. I want to put houses on this side. So what we're going to do is say, let's go here. Maybe too small. A little bit bigger. We're going to put about 3 plots here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 small plots. About this big. Too small. A little bit bigger. We'll move the road if it doesn't work out. I want to get an extra expansion slot in. Not the expansion, but extra house. Okay, so this might actually be 2 house worth of width. And we're just doing it for 3 houses. Alright, the road is now holding us back. Yeah, let me figure out where 2 houses end. Not good enough. That actually might work. Because we can drop it. There we go. So basically, eventually, a house plus an extra. It's going to be most of our timber. Okay, so that's sort of the width. And then we're going to do one more width about right here. We're going to still do sort of a straight road here. Not too small. And this is going to define our nice big vegetable plot. Might still be too small, but let's see. Actually, that's perfect. Except for the slanted line here. Why don't they just cut it off? I think it's because this area is a little bit smaller. We'll play around with it until we get it to where we like it. Maybe a little bit wider here. This road will eventually be destroyed, so it's just sort of here to guide the house. We drop it, and still see the slant line. I don't want it to be slant. It doesn't need to be like that. I could just draw it out normally. Not really happy with it. Still slanted. It's because the road is sort of slanted, to be honest. What if we change our thinking here? Yeah, that's slightly better, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that much more. I have a vegetable patch here, basically. Alright, we don't have the timber for it, but I like to plan things out ahead of time. We could also potentially, if we drop this, can we somehow get the house to be the same width? That'd be even prettier. Okay, so we just need to make this one. Hold on, make this one go a little bit wider. To about here. Let's start here. It's the curve that's giving it a little bit of trouble. Why can't I drop this down to 1? Needs to be a little bit longer. Right, it's jumping either here or here. I guess we could do extension plot for this. That's too big. That's not what we want. I guess this is perfect. This is just how we gotta do it. It's 2 plot. Even though for this one, it's not gonna be... It's not gonna be lined up the same place, but it's as good as it's gonna be. So we're happy with it. Let these build first. They have to kind of move a lot of the things. The homes will all go here, I think. The industry will be on this side. So that's kind of like the end of our housing here. This is going to be farms, right? We already looked at the farms. Got a new message from our dear neighbor, the Baron. Heard of your renown, only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you would not judge me by the rumors and slander some may spread about me. This is diplomacy in the game. You can drag preset responses. Some cost influence. We need a manor to have influence. We need to use influence to claim regions. And we can also declare war. We'll just write back a sternly worded letter. Yeah, we'll define this as the farm. I know we want to do a bit of iron deposit here, but that's just going to be off to the side. Shouldn't really interfere with anything. That should be all. Then it's just basically waiting for the timber. We could throw a population here early, but it's just not super efficient. It doesn't grow linearly. It's better to just start another lumber camp in the future. Alright, there we go. They're up. We can make this the market area once they finish chopping this tree. Alright, we have the timber. Let's start assigning our vegetable plot. Perfect. Can you go a little thinner? Actually, I'm curious. No. We'll lose the extra expansion slot, but it's close, I think. Go here. I think we went a little bit wider here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get that built. The goal is probably to have an extra house and to have our approval back at 50% around May and get an extra family in then. If we're behind schedule there, then we might have more problems. It's really going to depend on just our timber production right now.
Who's using the
Yeah, it's okay. They're working on this now. And then we'll spend a little money on that vegetable plot, which should be a decent amount of food for early game. It's not going to really kick in until later, but that's fine. First year is a little bit difficult because they have to plow and sow the field. After the first year, the vegetable garden will just keep growing and you just have to harvest, which makes it better. Alright, decent plots. And let's see. We can plan out another housing district here. Unless we're doing farms on this. Yeah, I probably don't have to farm here. I think we can do more houses here. Go to no overlay. We have 4 more. Let's get the homeless situation fixed then. We can plan out something similar. Let's do the road. It's kind of... Is it me or is this road not really straight? It's not parallel. That's fine. It's close enough. Then we're basically going to box out a zone. We're going to need 2 vegetable plots. And we're going to do something quite similar to what we did here. What I want the front, yeah, so we'll try to mimic what we did down there. It's making us go a little bit bigger than what we had. Which means I just have to lift this up a little bit higher. Okay, these 2 go down first because we just need to fix the homeless. And then the next set of timber is going to go to a storehouse so that we can move the supplies. This road will be pushed a little bit north. Okay, we're cutting. Clearing this space. Alright, now we can think about how we do our markets. Actually, can we push it a little bit farther this way? Berries available, but I don't know if I want to do berries right here. We're gonna need some guide roads for the market. The road would go away after we build it, or else the market tends to shape itself a little bit weird. Well, that's too big. We don't need this many plots. Early on, roughly 3 plots fine. With stalls, basically. We need a food one, a firewood one, and a clothing one. So most likely leather if we do hunt. Maybe we won't be hunting. Maybe we'll be planning for linen then. So basically 1 more shop. That's it. Right, so we got the size down, and the guide road is not needed anymore. Then, most importantly, we need to have our storage facilities nearby. Need them to cut this over here. We have 6. Oh, we have 6. Okay, we could build them then. Markets here. Let's say we built this road. The market's going to expand, right? We're going to, this entire space is probably future market. We're going to get rid of this and then we're going to keep building it up as we need more. But before that, we'll start with the storehouse. Yeah, the issue is the main road's not so straight. Guess that's fine. And then we need a granary. They just need to be all on this side. It's more efficient if they are facing the main road, though. We'll just remove that, and then we'll put the granary right here, because the farm's going to be here. This can wait, because this needs stone. We'll build this first, and then once this is built, what will happen is that they will send out little hand carts. And the handcart person is going to go all the way over here, come over here, grab the stones, 10 at a time, back here, and then the stones will be moved to here, or else it just had to be a person moving one stone at a time, and it just takes forever. Yeah, but this got to finish. This will just be very high. We'll finish the homes first, so that we don't have the homeless building up. There we go. Alright, so trade is important. Getting 25 wealth paid for each trade route should be good. Eventually, this would be sort of a farming thing. I don't think we need heavy plow. Fence up is nice. At least I don't think we need heavy plow now. We are going to focus on farming. But we're also going to do trade, especially in the first region. I think we do need a little bit of trade. Okay. So we're waiting for them to move supplies so they can put in our second vegetable patch over here. Yeah, that's the remaining bits. Get the storehouse going. Guess this can be slightly, I guess, curved with the road, and then the market would just be shaped with that. Yeah, but we want our storehouse to go up. And then we're gonna put a family in there. Now, once we hit Small Village, which is where we are now, we get a shipment of weapons to equip our men. I think we get 20 spears and 20 large shield. It doesn't actually work for us right now, because if you look at it, we have 15 total population, 10 of which are male. So those are the population that can fight. And what we have here is basically we can recruit 10 people to go fight, but then those 10 people can't work, and we just kill off all our production. Not what we want. We're just too small. We actually kind of want to sell those if possible. Hold on. You guys, so close to the market. We didn't build them extension plot because we're going to reassign them to work here. This group, woodcutter family. We're going to draw them back. Go be a woodcutter. Go be a woodcutter. Firewood. Let's see. We'll build it near the storage houses so that they can bring it to the storehouse, which is basically what we're gonna sort of plan. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna need firewood soon. And then we'll shift one of the families to go do that. See the hand carts? That's what we're looking for. They're moving them 10 at a time. They're coming from this. They're coming from this family. That's the key to getting all these things moved. Those stone as well. Please don't work on this. Work on everything else first. Gotta flatten the ground, move a lumber over. Now we're also interested in getting another oxen, which probably should have been done a little bit earlier, just to speed up the bottleneck here. And then berry is also something we consider for the food from year 1. It can't do too many things. We don't have the family to do too many things, so we gotta sort of pick our spots. I think only the lumber camps really need hitching posts. We can kind of put them all here near the source of the lumber. Eventually, hold on. Oh, we kind of cut off all the spots, so this actually should be moved a little bit. Let's move this first. Like ideally we want a road here going off the middle, or we can move this. That might be easier. Because we can move it a little bit deeper into here. Then this road can just sort of continue. Eventually need to lead to our industry, but like we can put the lumber camps here. We can let them continue to cut, and then we can build a second one. I mean, that's why we're working here. Yeah, hitching post. And then once we move that there, the hitching post kind of moves towards this area, so that's probably where we're gonna do at least like a second hitching post. Maybe right behind the storage. Alright, let's do that. Alright, at least we don't have homeless anymore. We have a firewood stall from them. Granary is going to do the bread stall. But we're building everything else first. I don't think we need anyone yet. Yeah, 3 months left of fuel. We moved 1 stone over. What about the others? Ah, there we go. That should be 10 stone right there. Didn't I build this towards here? Why are they all using that road? Are you serious? Sure. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, we're in April. We have 11 stone. Now we can rush this. Buy another oxen. I think they cleaned that out. Now we're just gonna ask them to work wherever is closest. We're not gonna destroy this one. We're gonna eventually just basically build a new one here and then continue to cut these. Alright, we're gonna have to assign a family to the granary. Alright, so this is our lumber people. This is our don't work on anything people. Firewood us. And then we'll be down to just 1 spare family. Are they gonna go get the tools? Yes, good. And then they should go pick up the bread, and then they will open the stall here after that. Perfect. 2 trips for them. Okay, they're working on the firewood. Their job should just be deliver it to here, because they already have a stall. If they try to build a stall themselves, I'm going to delete the stall. Food is now an issue. The vegetable is not going to be ready this year. See some being planted. It's going to be a lot of work for them. There we go. So that's done. Alright, let's rush out a house before May. We'll let the guy walk through it on this road before we take it out. This one's even bigger. That's fine. That's our last 15 for the regional wealth right now. Alright, so things are going okay. Not perfect. The food situation is not really resolved. We should do berries, I guess. This first so that we can get another population, and that population is going to be the one working the berries, and our food will hopefully last us it's going to last us till June, and hopefully the berries will kick in after that. Alright, 2 oxens. It's going to greatly speed up a lot of the timber issues. Alright. Now we're just waiting for this to recover. And then in May, hopefully we get a new family. If not, we're going to just have to shift the firewood cutter over, because we'll have a few months of supplies. And so like we'll stop them. They'll come help build. I think they're this family, yeah. Then we'll make them do berries for now. We'll hold off from building anything else anymore. Give this family some time to take care of their vegetable plots. And then we're just going to be waiting for a new family's arrival. But this needs to be 50%. So hopefully it goes back homeless. It's been 30 days, hopefully, fingers crossed. If I have to wait till June, that greatly sets us back. Even though the berry food has come in pretty nicely. Yeah, I've got the workers from both of these. Oh, 50. Right on May. Do we get a population here? That's the question. Please do. We're over 50 now.
Step right up and sample.
No one wants to come move in May. Gotta wait till June. Okay. Alright, now we move them away again. This guy. Someone sick? Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna be able to get Herb Garden until quite a while, so we'll just have to wait. So I guess June is when we're gonna get our next population. We don't need to build extra plots until we have the pop. We could also choose to build expansion homes. People are happy. Berries. Vegetables are not out yet, I don't think so. Yeah, it's just bread and berries. The bread will finish itself very, very soon. It's just gonna be berries after that, but that's okay. Yeah, so like with this population, we're just never gonna be able to fight. Alright, June, our first family moves in. They're resting at home. We don't need to rush them to do anything except build us another plot. So as we mentioned, I don't like the road so curved. We should do something about it. Can I possibly straighten the road? Somehow like this, and then like put a house here. Yeah, sort of could put a house there, but only from the front door on this side. That road's not super straight either. But it's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, so we added one family. We'll let them build the home and then go back and just do their plots. We'll wait for another family to show up. We can't really do too much right now. This family will probably end up being like cobblers to make shoes. We might have them run like a tannery as well. Depends. I think hunting for the early clothing is probably the easiest for us. I mean, linen also if we get the farm up, but the farm is going to be a little bit difficult. Oh, we can make them traders. We got no cash left though. That's the thing. So we can't start trade routes until we have a little cash. We're gonna have to wait till we hit the tier 2 to get a little cash back. So church will be sort of the next thing, which means we need planks. Max storage. So what we could do is we build a second logging camp here. Maybe even a third. This is just going to be the future market area.
Don't be shy, sirs and ladies.
one confused cattle. So how's the road? Who's changing the road here? Yeah, we're gonna start losing stuff. Still bread. The bandit camp over here. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna have to take it for now. You guys do us a favor and cut this tree down? Alright. So this house is ready. We're ready for July. Let the two families do this. Because the only place to store logs are in your logging camp. We don't have to work these. We're just basically using them as storage. And then we also want to put salt pits down once we get our next population. We're going to need planks soon. Yeah, this vegetable plot is not going to come online this year, but this one should mostly come online, hopefully. If we don't give them too many things to do. Yeah, see the log storage kicking in. Not straight, but... Oh, that's because we have a slant road here. There we go. Got a new family. They're here. Excellent. We're gonna have them build ourselves another family. So what can we do in this plot? How many families can we fit here? 3 with decent expansion plots. What if I don't want expansion plots? Those still built those. Oh, we can pause them. Right, that's even better. I want them to be laid out so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so once that's built, we're ready for next month. This family right now is gonna have to go do berries because we just need food. No one's gonna work the salt pits yet until we get another family. And then the other two family, once they're done building this, can go back and do their vegetable farms. A little bit of vegetable here. Yeah, they gotta work. Then when we get our next family, we can start working planks. Yeah, we got the timber. We're good. We'll have 10 plots once we're done, I think. Right now we're at 8. Then we can take a pause at 10 and just double up a little bit for a while. Like, we won't get in the way of the next upgrade. I think it's just 10 plots at most. There we go. New family here. Saw pit, please. Unpause this one. Just disturbance in the vegetable farming. Looks like carrots. I think there's like carrots and cabbages. They're both doing carrots this year. Yeah, the family's like, gotta build another home. That's just the saw pit. They cut the tree down, good for them. Oh, can you cut the other tree for us down as well? Alright, we can start thinking about farming for next year. This year is just not really possible. We're going to start having planks. Once we have enough plank for a church, we're going to build it. 20 planks. Take a little time. 5. So 1 log gets us 5. Not bad. Save like 8. That's a silly message, just because there's only 1 slot for the log. Alright, so they're ready for next year. Alright, we don't want to waste labor time, basically. That's what we're doing, 1 at a time. Maybe in the winter we can do more. Yeah, food, we're going to be fine with food. We just don't have a lot of population, so it's going to be fine. Log storage, doing decently well. Not a bad start, as long as we don't get swarmed. We'll do our church somewhere over here. Maybe we will fix the curve in the road with the church. Like right here. We'll just box it in. But the thing is, even if we get church, we don't have what we need. We need hides. It's not really perfect here. Hold on. Whatever. It's close enough. This is probably going to be moved closer to the berries in the future. Or we can just keep them at this distance. The tannery over here later on. I mean, once they run out of berries, we'll probably shift this family into there. It's gonna deplete soon. I mean, technically industry buildings, maybe it'd be better if they were a little bit closer to the storage. Is that tree growing or not? Is there anything here? Can they cut this down? Ask them to work here instead. Call this off. A little bit closer to where we get the hides. Don't need the clay right now.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
They automatically cut the trees next to them, clearing some space for us. Alright, Barry's exhausted. They're done. I think it's this family. They will now be hunters. When the population drops to this number, they will stop hunting. We have a 20. Yeah, I mean 10's probably enough at this point. Is it the log again? Yeah, the saw pit. We have a lot of planks, and that's fine. We'll store them. We're gonna have uses for them, and also they're gonna be great for a new camp was created, huh? Where? Here. That's pretty close to us. Doesn't actually mean anything. The raid doesn't happen, you know, until after 2 years, and they're just gonna steal from us no matter where they're placed on the map. It's gonna be sort of the same thing. Keep prompting us with that. They're cleaning up this tree, and then once they do, I'll reset their location to everywhere. New month, new family, please. There we go. Unpause that one. We don't need to build the church until we have some actual leather. We'll start making that now. Meat. Ooh, clothing stall. Who opened it? Okay, we'll let them open it for now, because I don't have another worker to go and work here. But once we do... Oh, we should upgrade this. Once we do, we want the worker to be from this. But we need a population for that to happen. And then we probably want to start building our church as well, because clothing is going to kick in. Well, yeah, and then we're going to want to get 2 upgrades in. Okay, nice. I think we have our settlement off the ground. There's obviously still a lot of improvement to be made, but it's a good start. Alright, this way they won't overflow. Our food is not going to overflow for a while. And we can actually add more families in here as well. They'll be the ones manning our stalls. Alright, last bit of stone, last bit of... We have our plank stored here, right? Yeah, so they would deliver from here much faster. And then we can start looking to upgrade some of the houses once the church access kicks in. As you can see, that's the only thing that's kind of missing. Then we'll at least get this done. With each house, we'll also get a little bit of money. We can start thinking about trading as well after that point. Ah, the salt pit message. This one's real. This one is anywhere else, yes. Anywhere you want. They hunted a bear. So either we drop the limit or we just give them a break. I think we actually just give them a break. The clothing is actually really good. They last a whole year. So 1 leather for household for the whole year. The food is per month. Really? I'm not unlimited, right? Yeah, okay. Also extra family that can come help here and build. Ah, there we go. Another family comes in. Perfect. Finish the church first. And then we'll start planning another home. If we want a really big plot, we could do something like this. Maybe a orchard in the future, maybe another vegetable farm in the future. If we want to be efficient with the plot, I think this can be a little bit more efficient. We can do 2 families with expansion for both. This is probably better. Let's pause this one. We don't want to overwork or waste time. The stone's coming in slowly. We need more workers here, to be honest. That's what's holding us back. But this is fine. We'll let this finish first. Come on, finish the last bit of church. Alright, we don't need another woodcutter stall. It's just going to be inefficient. Yes. Let's upgrade these 2 families. Let's do 3 first. Should we upgrade all of them? Be a lot of construction time. But we have 4 families doing nothing right now. They haven't gotten their resources yet. If you got it, we're going to upgrade you. Unless we're out of timber. That's fine. We'll upgrade as many as we can. Yeah, get this home ready for next month. Oh, we cannot afford to lose the timber like that. We're probably going to end up having death. Well, it's actually pretty big. Never built... Maybe build it behind the church then in the future, or expand this road a little bit to make it work. Like, instead of being so blocky on here. Different width? I guess we... think we need that. Yeah, I think it's connected. Alright, this gotta go up before November, or else we have no families moving in. There we go. Alright, one more upgrade, whichever one. Importing is not so important right now. The purpose of this for us is exporting. If we plan out ahead, it should be to get ready for plowing and fence up in the future. Let's do heavy plow first. We have 10 plots. We just need to upgrade 5. We can hit the next rank really, really quickly because we have it all pre-planned. If we have the timber to use them. Alright, we're not going to put an extra worker in for timber right now. I know it's a huge construction phase for us right now. But after this phase is done, we should have plenty of timber. We can put another family into one of our logging camps. It will be totally okay. We're going to hit 5. We already have enough queued. New month, new family. Okay. So we're just gonna hit this rank. The new family. We're still making leather, which is good. We're still unsigned. Can't really assign them when they're under construction. They're the woodcutters. They're the firewood cutters. They're not doing anything. This is the new family resting at home. They can go build stuff. Carpenter, they're the saw pit people. Tanner, unsigned. Okay, so if we are gonna assign someone, we can do you guys. A little bit more timber right now. We forced the upgrades in because we ran out of the second food style. Okay, so we're not going to hit this for a while. This is going to be our last key point, and we're going to get this fence up so that we can put sheeps in our fields. And next year, once winter is over, it's going to be all about setting up our farms, which is going to be in this block here, because we looked at soil fertility. I mean, it's not great here. This strip right here, so we might want to do another housing block, block this off, and then farm, or actually put the farmhouse here, and then build out that way. That could be an option. It's not gonna be that big though. Farmhouse, windmill, etc. Communal oven on this side. But it also kind of makes sense to put the farmhouse kind of in the middle. So maybe another housing strip. Something like this. Yeah, and then we kind of avoid that situation. We're not going to start with a lot of field. We'll work our way up just because we need more efficiency. But anyhow, we're going to end our episode here. We have our town off the ground. Nothing major happening yet. The bandits are a little bit annoying, but we don't have the resources. Manor needs to be going up. Actually, that should be our winter project, getting the manor up. We should use our extra family to do a little bit of stone so that we have 15 stone for the manor. That's really all we need. And then we can build it and start taxing, especially now that we have a little bit of regional wealth. We can actually also get the trade going, sell our shield and spear so that we can develop our town, and then we can go from there. So that's probably what we're going to work on next. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you all next time. Bye!